Today, we are going to hand sew a zipper into a pillow. I got a special request for this tutorial. Earlier this week, I showed you the back stitch, and a couple of weeks ago, I shared with you the prick stitch. So I'm going to show you how to use both of those stitches to insert a zipper. I'm going to be working with this pillow and a blue zipper because it's all I have on hand. I start by taking the head of this zipper and tucking it right up into the corner of the pillow. And I'm going to pin it all the way down one side of the zipper. Then I'm going to flip it, open the zipper, and do the same thing on the other side. Pin all the way down the other side of the pillow. Now, like always, we tie a knot in the end of our thread. From the inside of the pillow, we are going to bring the needle up through the fabric. I close the zipper just a little bit, and then I go behind the stitch I just made and then bring my needle up about 1/4 of an inch away from the first stitch. It's like you're scooping up a little bit of fabric. So you bring your needle down behind the stitch you just made and then forward and up. Needle down, scoop some fabric, and up. Now, because I'm going to use a different stitch on the other side, I am ending this stitch here. I'm going to go down, and on the inside of the pillow, I'm going to tie my knot. If you wanted to use the back stitch all the way around, you would just turn this corner with another back stitch and keep going until you reach the point where you started. Clip your thread and let's take a look at the stitches. I think it could have been closer together, but pretty good. So now for the prick stitch, we tie a knot in our thread. We come up from the inside of the pillow, and similar to the back stitch, we go down, we scoop some fabric, only this time we go just behind the stitch we just made. We're not making long stitches, we're making pricks. So down right behind where you came up. And we're going to keep going all the way down this side of the pillow. Once we reach the end, I'm going to go down and up, being sure to catch the zipper underneath. I just want to keep the zipper in place. I don't want it flopping around too much inside the pillow. And then I'll go down again, and I'll flip all this inside out and do my knot. And so the only difference between the prick stitch and the back stitch is that the back stitch is a longer stitch and the prick stitch is just a prick. You shouldn't be able to see it much at all. I think this looks very good, very clean. Now, if we wanted to hide the zipper, we could have overlapped the fabric just a little more when we were pinning it. But I went right up against the teeth of the zipper, so we have an exposed zipper. Now I've stuffed it, and there you go. I could have just stuffed this pillow and sewn it closed by hand, but this was just so that I could get a video done on how to insert a zipper by hand. So I hope that this helps you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if any part of this is not clear. And happy sewing.